My name is Jane Garnett. I'm General Manager at the Holiday Inn Hotel in Guildford, and my job is really responsibility for the running of the hotel. I'm responsible for the staff that work there, for the guests that come to stay, and obviously responsible to ensure that I meet various targets throughout the year. It's important that guests have a good stay at the hotel, and they have an enjoyable stay, and they come back to the hotel. So I have a responsibility to ensure that happens. It's also important that my staff are happy and that they're motivated in their jobs and that they enjoy what they do, because if they're happy, then they'll provide a good service to our guests. My first position in the industry was actually when I was at college. I studied an HND in hotel management, and I did a 6-month work placement in Switzerland. It was lovely. The college had some great contacts abroad, so I was lucky enough to go to Switzerland with a friend. And we worked in a very lovely hotel on the Lake of Lucerne in Switzerland. And then when I graduated from college, I then went to London, and I joined Rank Hotels on their management graduate programme, which was a 2-year training programme, which was great actually to get to work. And I worked in every department in the hotel, so I cleaned bedrooms, I cooked in the kitchen, worked at reception, checked guests in, checked guests out of the hotel. So I worked in all the different departments to get a really good grounding and understanding of a hotel before I then sort of progressed up the management route. I think I just liked the sound of the job and what it entailed, and I think it is, and it sounded at the time, very sort of diverse and very varied, and there's lots of different departments that make up a hotel. It's not like working in an office. It's quite varied, really, and yeah, it wasn't as if we had family that worked in hotels, or as children we didn't particularly stay in hotels. My father is retired now, but he was a vicar. So I was brought up in a vicarage when I was young. My mother didn't really work. She was a housewife. I think my parents were always a bit sort of unsure or confused as to why I'd decided on this career path, but they were great. They supported me, and as I said, obviously I sort of saw it through and started work full time when I was 21 after I'd graduated. Being general manager as I am today, I mean, I took my first general management position in 2001 at the Holiday Inn in Farnborough in Hampshire, and I just thought, gosh, you know, I've worked all these years to be general manager, and here I am, you know, sort of walking in on that first day. It was great, you know, and yes, I remember that. It was quite a significant point for me, really. I worked, I mean, at the moment I sort of tend to work more Monday to Friday. I don't have to work many weekends at the moment. I would go in on some weekends if there was something particular special happening at the hotel. During my career I have obviously worked weekends and had days off in the week, or worked an early shift or worked a late shift, so you have to sort of manage that around your family. But yes, I mean, it's worked okay. Work-wise, I love working in hotels. I mean, the next step could be, obviously for me, would be to work in a larger hotel as general manager, which I would like to do in a couple of years. I could then go on to maybe more of a regional role, but I think I might miss actually being within a hotel. So I don't really at this point have ambition to get into that sort of position or to go further, really. I'm happy as a general manager, but certainly I would enjoy the challenge of a larger hotel.